our term project, we decided to make an arcade simulator. Within this arcade simulator, we have two main games. We have Flappy Bird, and then we have a path memorization game. To begin with, we'll look at the path memorization game. Once we click on the game, it brings us into our second screen, which is our path game. And up top, we have a forecasting image of a sky that's rotating idly back and forth. The idea was to emulate a Nintendo DS, which has two distinct screens split down the middle, which can operate independently or together if chosen. The home button in the top left brings you back to the arcade. Now, once we come back to the game, as far as logic is concerned, we have a 2D we have a 2D list representing the board, and then we have our red circle, which represents the player. And so for each board that's generated, there's a recursive solution being called in order to generate the solution for the board that the player has to follow. If the player follows the solution correctly through the entire board, they'll pass the level, and the game will keep track of how many levels they passed. So given I passed like 3 or 4 levels right now, so now we get through. And so let's say I died right here. The game will tell you game over. Congratulations, you beat 4 levels, and it'll allow you to restart. This is essentially the way this game works for each board, and it just keeps getting harder as the game goes on, as rows increase.
So for our second feature, we have Flappy Bird as our game, and I'll turn on our main feature, which is play coin mode, which allows players to collect coins and essentially pick up lives if coins are collected. Well, I'm clearly not too good at that one. And once a coin is collected, you pretty much have a life. So as you see, the pillars moved out of the way when I had a life and crashed into the thing. And then when I die without a life, I officially die. And this shows my best score and the score that I just achieved.